Hi and welcome to my front yard. Today we're gonna be looking at several ornamental plants that are in this side and on the other side. So let's start with this one. This one I super love it. It's called the mother of 1,000 plants. You know why? These are all tiny plants and they drop so easily. And when they drop, they form a new plant like this one. We can see this is a very new one. There's another one that has dropped here. When it falls on the ground, it grows immediately. Let's look at this other one. There are 4 of them here. This is the mother of 1,000 plants. It's a medicinal plant, by the way. It's originally from Madagascar. I think it can also very easily colonize a place because they are falling and there are so many. They sprout like every morning you find new sprouts. It's a good one, very ornamental, very nice. It doesn't grow to be very big, but I think it can also colonize a place. So here we also have 4 of these. These are palm trees. Just palm are several kinds. So there are 4 of them, just making this place really beautiful. It's just it grows to be a tall, shady, provides very nice shade. I'm trying to show you ornamental and the benefits. There's this small one. This one has like a tap root. It's nice. It can grow into a bush. Sometimes if it is ready, it can produce some flowers, but mostly we haven't seen flowers yet. It just keeps growing. Now, come here. We see this. This is the Indian ginger plant. This is a very interesting plant. Today it looks like a rabbit. It has new sprouts here because we repotted it. This plant, if you squeeze it, I don't want to squeeze it because it's very young, but you can see it is producing water. This water has a lot of beneficial uses. 1, it can be used for the gut. 2, it can be used for, it's actually called insulin plant. It's called insulin plant. Let me hold it up because it's in a pot so you can see what I'm talking about. And shout out to Velvex. we are recycling or reusing their pots. So this plant, when you use its liquid, the juice, this flower can grow maybe like 2 foot tall. Then you squeeze out the water. I've seen an Indian lady squeezing it out, using it to drink, to wash their face, their hair. It is good for regulating blood sugar in the body. Can you believe it? This is the cure for insulin resistance in the body. Like this, it has an interesting smell, and it's a plant that grows in places where it's very moist and hot, humid, hot and moist. Like it requires a lot of water, so it filters the water. It's like a coconut plant. It filters the water and gives you very nice liquid that you can drink. Now, here we have grown aloe vera. I think aloe vera loves arid and hot places. This one is not even the main one. Let me show you the main one. So this is the champion. This is like the mother of them. This one is because the root was a little bit disturbed. You can see this is still an aloe vera. Let me tell you the interesting thing about aloe vera. You see how jelly it is? You need it for your gut. Remember, we are doing a gut cleanse challenge from the 4th of October. This is one of the things you need. This aloe vera. And let me show you something else. We used it yesterday to do a plant food, hair food for my hair. And you can see how curly it has become. This was just some twists. Then we applied the mix of aloe vera, flax, fennel, and a few other herbs, and it coiled immediately because it's like a gel. So that gelness is something you need in your life. So if you can plant aloe vera, buy this leaf, put it, you see all these are in a pot, they are in containers. So put it in a container, maybe it's some water or some soil, and it will work. So aloe vera is something that you really need. Also very good for the skin, very good for the face. Look at all the creams that we are having nowadays, the sunscreen and everything. They are all containing aloe vera. Your body lotion, whether it's from Nice and Lovely, Nivea, whatever, it has aloe vera, and people are going for aloe vera. So try and get an aloe vera plant. I say these are ornamental, but they are also beneficial plant. Here we also have a lot of flowers. Let me show you hibiscus. I'll show you hibiscus. There's the white one. These are just, I don't know their names, but they are nice for attracting pollinators, because we need pollinators also for some of the plants in the farm. So this is the ornamental part of the garden. Remember, whether you're having a kitchen garden, orchard, or all that, you need ornamental plants that have either flowers that will attract bees and pollinators. So here, let me show you the hibiscus. You see, this is another Indian ginger plant. It needs a lot of water so that when you squeeze it out, it also has a very interesting shape like a rabbit ears. This is the hibiscus. Interestingly, good things are always consumed by a lot of insects. You can see the insects crawling on the wall. They come and eat the leaves, but this one is recovering. They eat the leaves, so it has really struggled, but now it's doing well. You also find spiders. A lot of insects come to this tree, and that's why the bark is also medicinal or something, because it protects itself as much as it can. If the flowers are beneficial, think of the whole plant, how beneficial it is, right? Yeah, so when you're thinking of your front yard and what you need on your front yard, look for things. Show you, this is still a hibiscus plant. This is a hibiscus plant. It yields red flowers. That one has white. So hibiscus has different colors. Then here is lantana camara. There's been so much debate about lantana, but me, I remember it from when I was young, and we used to take nectar from these flowers. And lantana is also we used to use it to feed goats, but the leaves, you can also, like, if you get a scratch in the garden, you can use it to bind up that wound very easily. So lantana, it also pollinates, not propagates very easily. The seeds are here. It has black seeds like this. You can chew them, you can eat them. They are very tasty, by the way. And they're very tasty.
Cutting.
Yeah, you just plant a cutting, and it continues sprouting all the seeds. Like after the flowers, you get the seeds, and then this you can propagate them. That's how you grow a garden, by the way. So one last or other interesting herb, because the garden, you grow many things. This is it is dill, between dill and fennel. We've sprouted both, so we are not sure. So this could be dill. Let me show you the one we suspect is fennel. Let me show you the one that we suspect is fennel, but this is dill. Over here, this is either dill or flax. Again, with this farmer or grower. No, sorry, this is dill. Flax comes out differently. It has a smell, a really nice smell, actually, like the one you get when you're doing your stews with meat. It actually smells like fennel. It smells more like fennel than dill, because dill doesn't have a smell. So these things, we had put out seeds for the birds in the... Sometimes we put out water for the birds, because they come a lot. Because we are composting and putting the compost in the farm, there's a lot of little ones. So we had put out sunflower, a mixture of flax and dill seeds, just seeds for the birds, for them to come and refresh themselves. So that water is what was used to water that bucket, and you can see from that a lot of things sprouted, which is quite interesting. That's why we keep doing this kitchen garden. Let me show you what the birds come for. They have burrowed deep. No, not really. They are here. These are little worms. This is composted material. You can see these black ones are already dead. The young ones go under. So it's okay for the birds to come and feast on this. We don't mind. Also, as we get our own chicken and all that, and ducks and everything. So that's why you find birds or chicken, here they are. That's why you find birds or chicken scratching the ground to get these worms. Some are actually still alive. They kind of have a very short life cycle. That's why there's a way you propagate black soldier flies, so that they can be beneficial to you or to your animals, your chicken and all that. They are very good for protein sources for the birds. That's why they keep looking for them. Right, so another ornamental plant is this one. Yet to categorize it, but I planted moringa seeds. They look different because moringa doesn't look like this. Moringa has smaller leaves. So we'll keep cataloging. I told you this farm has a lot of plants, more than 30 varieties, fruits, shade trees, passion fruits, and all that. So let me show you two more, then we'll be done. We also have eggplant or aubergine. They are doing very well. The birds, the crows are eating the leaves. You can see the holes on the leaves. These are from the crows. So things that you see birds eating, sunflowers, the fennel, the flax, they must be good for us too, because we also eat the eggs from those birds. So that's aubergine. I want to show you passion fruits right over here. These are passion fruits planted from passion trees planted from seed. They really ought to be transplanted. Then there is this one. It grows traditionally in our area. It's called mukidori. So I got it from my previous locality in Kiambu, and I really love how it's growing. We will also be needing to transplant them very soon to the farm. I bought like 15 seeds and all, and now they're sprouting. So this area that you can see here that looks dark or black, we are really trying to feed this soil with manure, chicken shells from eggs, a lot of animal droppings, a lot of composting, and so far it is treating us very well. I think we have sprouted so many seeds. Avocado, we keep finding avocado. Watermelon has sprouted, butternut has sprouted from seeds. We have sprouted like these trees, the one I'm showing you. We've sprouted mangoes, we've sprouted tomatoes. Most of the things will sprout when they have the right combination. Come with me, let me show you our pollinators. I hope we are able to capture this. These are honey worker bees. It's already coming to collect the nectar. You can see. And these are the things that we need on our farm. So when we see pollinators like bees and the like, we are happy. We know that the farm is progressing nicely. And not every crop will need a pollinator, by the way, but most of them, they require, if they are flowering, we need a pollinator. If the plant is flowering, it needs a pollinator. From potatoes, beans, peas, tomatoes, all these need pollinators. I think the only thing that might not need a pollinator are herbs. But if they also sprout flowers, well and good. We're also learning to propagate things like onions, carrots. Like, I think gardening is an interesting journey, and once you start, you keep going. We are also looking to sprout apples, the things that we consume in the house actually. The thorn melons, the pepino, all those things we keep buying. We buy a bunch, we keep one just for propagation. We're looking to get tree tomatoes, different kinds of passion fruits. So we'll document as much of this journey as possible with you. And this is now like 6 months old, right? Since we began, and we began with these pumpkins that we have trellised on the fence. So somehow we keep developing the farm as we go. We develop as we go. Now we have even this small fence around here just to keep the dog out, although it jumps over. And we're also getting a lot of ornamental plants. Also, as we visit our friends and they show us what they are doing. This looks like arrowroot, but it's not. It's just ornamental. We're also looking for yams, the yakun yams, because we can't find them anywhere in the market. We are trying to sprout sweet potato, the crop itself, even the American one, and different varieties of potatoes as well. We want to see how much can we grow. This is just a starter, because the dream is to produce all our food, right? To be sustainable in a way, to have solar, to have our own water and all that. So I hope you join me and stay here until we are able to move to the big farm as we continue transplanting. This is pawpaw. We are continuing to transplant. These are watermelon. There are things you can transplant and lots that you can transplant. So I've shown you from the ornamental part. to the actual kitchen garden. It is alive. Like, that's what I can say. The process of growing a garden is alive. You can't just plant and leave it as such. You have to keep going until you get the mix of the things you need. So let me take you through again the ornamental plants. This is what? Lavender. This dry thing. Then this is just it's a what did we call it? It's like it just grows into like it's like a strawberry or mint or thing. This is our aloe vera, a fan. This one will grow and fill this bucket. It colonizes very easily. This is a fan. This is different. This a different kind of a fan or palm. This is also another ornamental tree. So we are also trying to utilize as much space as possible. So shout out to Brookside. We are reusing. Should sponsor this video because you say these things should be reused. So we are reusing and recycling. This is our champion mint. I think from here we have given out so many what are they called, cuttings of mint, and I love just how it smells. There's somewhere we have lemongrass. We're looking for things we consume as well as ornamental. This is avocado, struggling a lot, but it's gonna survive. I believe this is cherry. There's a way you tell cherry from the other normal ones. Cherry has narrower leaves that are much more sharp, and it also flowers that are very small height. It doesn't grow very long. So we are grateful to have a cherry tomato. I've been looking to sprout cherry, so I'm looking forward to the fruits. And the good thing, these ones are not falling because this plant is very strong. If you check the stem, it's a very strong plant. So I'm looking forward to be harvesting cherry in the next few days. And then we are intercropping. Is it called intercropping? And then this is a pawpaw, and it seems to be doing so well together with the tomato. Like the strength of the stem, the kind of equal strength, of equal length. Then there's also another tree sprouting there. Let me show you what I got yesterday, and I'm so excited about it. I got vanilla. You know, vanilla pods come from a vanilla plant, and I was able to get a cutting yesterday that I put here. This one, this is the vanilla. I can't even explain. I am just excited to see how it grows because it's gonna be interesting. So it came together with this cutting because it kinda puts its roots into a tree, so it needs to grow in with a tree. It's an interesting one, very interesting. I just want to see how it grows. It probably, if this one survives, and they will, we will trellis it around that. Then again, we are sprouting onion. Oh, this is lemongrass, not onions. This one is lemongrass. It's a new one also. So we are trying to make sure that it survives. All right. So that's the interesting, or what we have done so far. It's been barely 6 months since we started. We are growing very fast. We are growing a lot of things, a lot of structuring, restructuring, moving things around, and just trying to see how much of our own food and a beautiful front garden we can make. So let me give you a 360 view, and then that will be it. Also, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. It really encourages us to keep producing, to keep creating good content. Also, like and share this video with someone who might be interested. So now, enjoy the view.